So, we are back on Grandma's farm, and a few things have changed since the last episode. In that one, I mentioned a few different ways to get some progression going a little bit quicker, and I ended up settling on the option of selling Grandma's house. They just came and took that crumbling mess, we'll call it, right out of here, and in its place I put down a fancy little tent. Got myself a hammock, got a place to change my clothes, got some paper towels, because you need paper towels. And with the money that I got from that, oh, and I sold the truck too. So with the money combined from those two, I got a new tractor, and you may have seen a little glimpse of it there. A new harvester as well. Much larger than the one I had before. Should have a higher capacity than the other one. I believe it's got a better working width as well. I could be mistaken, because I still have the old header here that I forgot to sell. So yeah, with the tractor, I got the front loader, so I have forks and stuff so I can move pallets around, and I got a sprayer, got some herbicide, because that's the first thing on the chopping block for today, is to get the weeds out of both of these fields, plant something here, maybe jump time forward a little bit by sleeping, do some harvesting, maybe some contract work. Yeah, so that's the plan. So, we're going to hop right into it. We're going to get going with the herbicide sprayer here. And there we go. Alright. Get a run folded. And we'll start right over here in the back. And zoom right along, and both of these fields done at the same time. Can't imagine the sprayer is going to last through both of these fields. It is a very low capacity sprayer, but it's enough to get us started. And I have plenty of extra in storage. Also, if you're liking this series, watching me struggle to learn how to be a farmer, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, get subscribed, because I've got a lot more content with this planned. This series is going to take a while. I think I'm going to end up rounding it off when I hit, I believe, $1 million in my bank account, not including the cost of selling machinery and the final harvests and all of that. So once I hit $1 million, that will mark the end of the series. I don't know how long that's going to take. So if this is the kind of thing you like, get subscribed. There's going to be plenty of it. But enough of me rambling. I'm going to hop into a time lapse, get these fields cleared out, and I will be with you then. Alright, and this is the last little clump here, if I can actually spin around to get it. And both fields will have been sprayed with herbicide, getting rid of all of the weeds, and helping to improve our yield at least just a little bit. So this field over here, I think I'm going to put wheat in that one, and maybe hold on to that. It's like I really want to get some animals, if that's something that I can actually feasibly do this early on. If not, well then, I guess I'll just bale it up and sell it or something. I don't know. We'll see. Or I'll change my mind entirely before then, which I am also prone to doing, and I'll just put something else in there, like oats or something. Alright. Switch over this real quick. Disconnect that and get Grandma's tractor pulled out of the way. Park it right over here under the tree. Right. And back over here. Come on, forward gear, please. There you go. not allowed in this state. What are you talking about? I don't know what that was for, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I think it's on wheat, which is what I have planted over in that field, I believe. If memory is serving me well, which it probably isn't because I have a terrible memory. But, you know, what is it the kids say? YOLO? Is that the proper term here? You know, one of these days I'm going to drive this tractor right into that little stream back there. Or river, or whatever you want to call that. I can just see it. I'm going to get distracted, and there's going to be a tractor floating in that. And it's going to be hilarious. Alright, and to save myself the embarrassment of trying to back this thing back into there again, we're just going to drop it right there. Okay, so that's all of our field work done. And I don't believe there's going to be any contract work that we can do at the moment, since it's all going to be like seeding and plowing and things like that, and I'm just not well equipped for those kinds of jobs yet. So we are just going to go and sleep until our big field is ready to harvest. Alright, it's a beautiful December morning. No snow, which is nice. I don't even know if I have snow turned on or not, to be completely honest with you. How our fields are doing. I think it's partially fertilized because of all the dead weeds that are in there. I think that's how that works. So we get a 36% yield bonus, and it is oats, as I thought, which means this one is also oats, and we have more weeds to deal with. So I guess a second round of herbicide is on the menu. Let's go and hop in our tractor and get that taken care of. Only take a couple minutes, that field is small. Things change gears so slow. I'm so used to like race cars and sports cars that a sluggish tractor engine and transmission is just excruciating. There we go. Alright, come on. Alright, and here we go. Herbicide round 2. So something else I would like to do today, hopefully if we get enough from the harvest, plus selling that combine header that I still have sitting over there, is I'd like to put in a greenhouse. It was requested that I do watermelon at the end of my very first video on this, and that's not something that you can actually grow in a field, but you can get greenhouses for them. I have the greenhouses. I think they're like $10,000 or $12,000 for that, but I also need fertilizers, and I believe I'll need a water tanker to actually be able to fill it up with water. I have 2 sources of water on here. I can use the river over here if I want to, or I have a water tap that's in the storage shed with all of the farm equipment. So either way, but yeah, those are things I will also have to have money for. I figure I'll need it maybe at least 25 to 30,000. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I think that's about how much I would need to actually be able to get everything set up and running successfully. So yeah, that takes care of that, so I guess there's nothing else to do other than sleep, unless there's some harvesting contracts or something somewhere on the map that I can do. So, back to sleep we go. Hopefully when I wake up, we'll be ready to harvest. Alright, so it's now February. Hopefully the big field is ready for its first harvest. Hey, look at that, it is. Alright, which means next month, this one should be good to go. So yeah, finally I get to play with the new harvester. I am excited to see how this thing goes. And now having that tractor means I can actually hopefully take a full trailer's worth of oats into town because, well, the truck couldn't handle it. It would just do a wheelie, and, well, that's just not conducive for driving places. So 360 times normal speed for time, because I don't want to lose anything from this field. Field is already not good enough.
A few moments later.
All right, now it's a nice sunny day. Do some harvesting. Here we go. First harvest with the new harvester. Like, I don't know if I'm unreasonably excited about this or what, but it seems like it's faster than the old one, even though I really don't think it is, at least without using the working speed mod adjustment thingy that I have, which I haven't done. But oh, this is great. I'm glad I made the decision to do some property reduction, if you will, for the sake of some progression moving forward. It certainly made me feel better about this series, because at the end of the last episode I was just really frustrated with how it went and the job or the contract issues that I ran into and lack of money. So yeah, this is nice. It's been a nice little pick me up to keep me motivated. So yeah, I guess time lapse it shall be. Few passes now, and looks like the entire field is going to fit in this thing, which is nice. It's an improvement. So I only have to unload one time into the trailer, and I think the trailer has the capacity to hold all of this. But, so how many of you liked the ridiculously chaotic lines I was taking over on that back corner of the field that's right in front of me? It was just all over the goddamn place. Didn't know where I was going or what I was doing. I just kind of did the thing. I'm sure there's going to be at least one of you that really just... Oh, whoops. I wonder how many times I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn off the harvester and get out of it instead. Playing this game on a controller is an experience. There's so many different button combinations, certain things you have to hold down to get certain stuff to happen. Just to turn off the harvester, you have to hold down the left bumper, press X. Well, you can imagine not holding down the left bumper and pressing X means I just hop out of the machine. But, alright. That handles that. Oh, missed some. Can't afford to miss any. Alright. Bring this over here. Grab the tractor and hook it up to our new trailer. Hook it up to the trailer. And get that unloaded. Head off to the grain mill or whatever the place is called where I can sell this crap. Oh. I am good at this game. Especially going in reverse. Okay. Just gonna venture a guess. Say that, like, right about here, where I need to be to, get that empty. Right? Did I guess right? I did. Look at that. Alright, now here's the hoping that this tractor has enough weight in it to hold all of this. Because again, I'm pretty sure that trailer can hold a lot of grain inside of it. Can I take all of it? I think it might. Wait, it did. That is incredible. Alright. And the tractor doesn't seem to be wanting to do a wheelie. So, I guess putting those weights on the front was a good choice when I bought this thing. Alright, time for the long drive back into town. We can sell all this and see where we're at. Alright, it's time to see how much money trailer of oops is going to be worth. There we go. I know I can look at the price and kind of give myself an idea, but you know, I'd rather be surprised. Alright, a little over 8,000. Just shy of $22,000 in the bank. I'm going to have to look before I go any farther. Let's look at the price of the greenhouse and the price of a water trailer, because I know fertilizer isn't all too expensive. So here, construction, if it's under productions, greenhouses, where are you? One specifically for watermelon in here. There it is. So it's 11,000 for that, plus a trailer for water. Trim color is fine. I will, I guess I'll pick that up on the way back through, see if I can get it loaded in there with the forklift into this trailer and just haul both of them. Alright, so we are back at the farm. It was a bit of an adventure getting these things unloaded. Had to literally just tip this trailer over to knock that thing out of it, and yeah, it was a mess. So, yeah, anyway, greenhouse. I'm thinking I'm gonna plop it down right over here somewhere. That's what we have work with for space, if it'll actually let me. Where was it? Productions, right? Yeah. Greenhouses. My own big head is in the way. Alright, so yeah, something like that should do nicely. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're getting there. Move this big thing out of the way. We'll park it over now. Right down here and behind the shed. Right next to the trailer for the header. Okay. So do I only need water? Get up, get in here, and yes, open production view. Need manure. Well, I guess we might be getting cows, because I don't know if there's a way that I can buy manure. Manure pallet. Oh, that means I have to go all the way back to town to get it. All right, let me try the fertilizer first. See if that works, because I'll drive back to town if I have to, but I really don't want to if I don't have to. All right, there we go. That was more annoying than it probably should have been. Okay, bring it right over here. Whoops. Let's just immediately just crash into the doors. All right, so there we go. Keep it filled up with water, and then I'm going to try and put some of the fertilizer in. Again, I don't know if that's actually going to work, because I think, yeah, that's actually a manure like hit right there. All right. Well, let's see what cows are gonna cost, because I guess that's where we're gonna have to go. All right. So they don't look too expensive. Guess we'll start with only a couple. Look at that, we have cows. Okay. I need to get them water. So we got to wrestle with the trailer to get that to fill back up again. That'll be fun. Don't worry, cows, I'm coming. Got your water. There it is. Okay. Which is really, really sensitive trigger right there, apparently. Their water. Now, cows weren't part of the plan for today, but There we go. Alright, and they need food. And we don't currently have anything to give them for food. What do they even need? Can I just use like hay or straw or something? Because I know I can at least go and buy them. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to take a wild guess and assume that it's hay that they use. So let me get the trailer hooked back up again and make another trip back to town to get food for the cows. So we can have eventually manure for the watermelons. Alright, and we're back. Back with the hay bales that really didn't want to stay in this trailer at all, as you can tell. Because this thing doesn't have any straps for it. Yep, you know what? I'm just going to super strength them in there. I don't care. Hopefully they'll take, and I guess I'm gonna make another trip. Maybe this time I'll actually find out what kind of food they eat, because, well, I don't want to do that trip all over again and waste more time and more money. So, thank God, I do not want to have to deal with that again. Alright, so they got 10,000 liters of food, 5,000 liters of water. They should be good to go. Here's my question. Do I need to put in a manure pit somewhere to collect manure? I mean, I can only assume that's something that I need, which means I don't know if I have enough money for that. I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to sleep until the next month. Okay, let's see. Alright, yes, so this will be ready to harvest with the next episode. We now have some cows officially on the farm. What's that one doing? You okay? You sleeping? Yes, it's sleeping. I was like, alright, one of my cows immediately die. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here. A productive enough episode, got some new things done. New things added to the farm, despite having to give up a few things. But, yeah, I will, talk to y'all next time.